Pure Silver. That's the name of the new colour by Striped Tiger. This is the Pure Silver 1.5 inch curl-tail grub. And I'm going to see if I can catch some redfin on it at Lake Buffalo, fishing with Aussie. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Aussie's on the board.
Lovely
little redfin. You got a curl-tail grub on him, white bait pearl, have you? Oh, got him. Done him. Got him. Done him again. Got him again. There, I'm hooked up. He hit it about 5 times as I was reeling it in. And I still haven't hooked him in the mouth. I've hooked him underneath. First fish on the Pure Silver, but it wasn't hooked in the mouth, so it doesn't count. They all count. Another one. There are bigger ones here. Sometimes you'll just be doing this, you'll catch heaps of little ones. Then all of a sudden one about 35 centimetres will show up. Got him. Wonder if this one's hooked in the mouth. Oh, so that might be a bigger one.
Sounds like it.
Oh, got a bit of a drag puller. Oh, lovely redfin. Look at that, Aussie. Didn't I just tell you a minute ago you'd be doing this and all of a sudden a big one will come along?
Yep. I reckon you said that probably 30 seconds ago.
I think I might have said it the same cast. Look at that. I got a photo of that. There you are, folks. Pure Silver is a goer. With a lovely redfin there of probably, oh, it's got to be 33, 34 centimetres. Watch how quick it disappears. Gone. Already can't see it. It's disappeared before the splash even settles down. That makes me happy. Remember that New Zealand insurance ad? You make me so very happy. It was a horse that sang the chant for New Zealand insurance. Oh, I'm on. No, I'm on. That bit of weed. Oh, Aussie's got a good one. Oh, lovely fish. I can't really race over there. I'll get water in my gumboots. I can't get out as deep as you can. You get a photo. Well done, Oz. How you going there?
Robbie, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Have you caught any fish?
We just went up the river. We only got 2 or 3 real small ones.
Reddies.
Yeah.
I just got a really big one right here. I'm not even joking.
So we were like, oh, might as well come up here and see if we can get some of those. We bring our bait casters, didn't use them much though. You can only go 10 knots between sunrise and sunset. The chat right?
No worries, Xavier. Thanks for coming to say good day. I better not cast just yet. I'll go now. Yeah, I saw you get one there a minute ago. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Might see if I can go a bit further with this next cast. Look at that. Go you. Not a bad redfin, is it? Like you could fillet that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Well done, Aussie. Having a blast, mate.
Well, he got me well.
He spiked you, did he?
Yeah.
Ooh. Not too many lakes around with that sort of a view, is there?
No.
As a photographer, I'm often looking, it's like I've got photographer eyes on at all times.
Yeah.
And I reckon a good photo from here now would be looking straight across at that rock face through there, with the autumn leaves in the foreground and a big mountain in the background.
Yeah.
And with a zoom lens, that'll bring that closer together. It's called telephoto compression.
Yep.
And I just reckon that'll make a really good photo. We've just walked across the side of the island. We're coming over to the other side of the lake. We got a few on that side, but it was a bit slow. And Aussie's way down there because I can't keep up. He's a rugby player. And again, got him.
What?
Yeah, tapped it on the way down. I casted it out. And then as I, the old, what is it? Pure silver.
Pure silver.
Working a treat. I cast it out and it sunk. I reeled it halfway back in, and then I paused to let it sink again, and it hit it as it was sinking the second time round. Hit it on the second sink. Well, we've made our way back to the other side of the island, which currently isn't an island, but when the lake's full, it's an island. It's a peninsula for now.
The boat ramp though, they're actually monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah. Ooh. You nearly stole my curl tail.
You call tail.
My curl.
What? Where was that? I'm going where you're going.
Give it a card.
I'm going to seagull your redfin. Oh, I thought I had a touch straight away then.
You might have. Oh no. What do you call a bat that swims?
I don't know.
An aquabat.
Aquabat. What do you call a bat that swims? An aquabat. I like that. But there were still times I'd use it just to get like an evidential sort of photos of birds and stuff, so I could say to Loretta, there's a fish. I could say to Loretta, there's a fish. You know, sometimes when they don't fight and you're worried it's going to be weed and you're going to look silly?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a bit of both.
You got a bit of both.
I've got a bit of fish and a bit of weed.
Oh, I had one. I had one.
Go on. Yeah. Oh, look at the size of that one.
Who nailed that?
The pure silver grub has worked really, really well. But I couldn't come to Lake Buffalo without putting on my very favourite redfin plastic, the 3-inch minnow in orange spawn colour. I just love fishing these 3-inch minnows. The strike is different when they hit them. It's like a really slow engulf. They don't just strike it like they do the other plastics. Got him. Fish on. Yeah, I love fishing with these minnows. The strike is so different. It just doesn't. It's when you catch a fish on a grub or a nymph, it's like whack. But when you hook them on a minnow like this, it's a real slow inhale. Only a small fish, but it's fish on. See you later, redfin.
Just doesn't want to say.
Ah.
I think that's a little bit too deep for me to walk out.
So I always do this to pull. See, I've got all that slack line.
Yeah.
I do this just to pull all that line tight so it doesn't fall back through.
And then
But I've lost 2 fishing rods doing that. Guess who's back? Back again. Catch a redfin or 10. I never snap off jig heads like that when I'm using real light jig heads. It's only because they're heavy.
yeah.
And then I do it all the time. I reckon I'll lose 10 times more jig heads to that than I do to snags.
Got one.
Hey, I got one too. Double. Oh no, one was a weed.
I wish we'd come back.
Mine was a weed and yours got off, so we're going from a double hook up to nothing. Got him. Me too. Mine got off. Mine's a weed. I reckon you've caught twice as many as me today. You're on fire.
Catching the little ones.
That doesn't matter, they all count.
They all count.
I'm going out to where the fish are. I reckon if I stand in the water long enough, it won't feel cold. Yeah. it'll start feeling a bit warmer. Got it, no? Had 2 hits out there then. Hooked up.
I didn't even realise, I thought I had weed. I did that once at my local lake. I was talking to Owen and I said, I got a fish, as I jokingly struck and I hooked a fish.
So does Owen do a bit of fishing?
Yeah, he loves it. We usually go out together, he doesn't usually go out.
Got him. Well, this is a nice one. Well, feels a bit nicer than the last couple anyway.
Come here, I'll land him for you. See a good fish, it's probably like a fair boil.
Yeah, it's
It's a lovely fish.
Can you see it, can you?
Yeah,
It's a nice fish.
lovely fish.
Yeah, not as big as the big kahuna I got earlier. That's my second biggest one for the afternoon. Hear the whistling kite? I'll get a photo of him.
Oh, there's one following again.
The daily double.
You see that?
Awesome. That's a nice redfin.
Geez, my one's nice like that.
Yeah, this is nice and fat too. Nice redfin. See you later, mate. The daily double. Aussie's hooked up to something big. Oh, nice one. Oh, lovely. I'll get a photo of you holding it with Lake Buffalo behind you.
I'll tell you what, if I had Nesty, I'd be a very happy boy right now.
I've got to get out of your sun. We'll make a bad photo. Yeah, hold it like that, mate, and I'll get a good photo of.
My eyes open.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a problem, that. Hang on. Go you. Getting a few now.
We found them.
We found them.
Never fear. Redfin here.
Got him. Another nice one. Oh, yeah.
Fish.
Another nice fish. Not as big as the last one I just caught, but it's not a tiddler.
Turns out he's just swimming towards you.
Yeah, no, he's a nice fish. I think he's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Get a fillet off him on any given day. When I kept half a dozen here just before Easter,
Yeah.
they were all about that size.
Yeah.
I kept 6 and I got fillets off them. Found them.
Right.
Off to the right, you reckon? Another one.
Another one.
What am I doing?
Just heading from.
You are on fire.
Look at the size of it.
Got him.
You got one?
Yeah.
I'm getting the tiddlers, you're getting the big one.
Oh, she's in the big one.
That's huge.
Very fat. Very fat, chunky little things. Got him. Similar to the last one, which was the last cast. I'm on a redfin hat trick.
You better get the redfin hat trick.
I better leave the camera roll, and I stopped filming after I released the last one, but I'll keep it going for this time. Redfin gone. I've just changed lures and Aussie's hooked up to a nice redfin while I'm doing it. Well done, that is a nice fish.
On the strike tiger stump again.
You're going to strike tiger stump because the last fish took the tail off. I've gone back to the pure silver curltail grub, and Aussie's using a whitebait pearl curltail grub, but it hasn't got the curl tail. Back on, little one.
Oh wait, you've got more from this already.
Got him.
Trout strap.
Probably this. What's that?
Little one?
Yeah, it's not real big.
You haven't taken a liking to the stump, have
What's that?
I haven't taken a liking to Stumpy anymore.
I got a bit of weed, the plastic and the fish. See you later, mate. It's not another one. Oh, I done him.
Almost on the redfin hatchery.
Nah, I've only got one. Like, the next one will be two if I get another one. I think I've got a bit of weed there now. No, I've got a fish. Just when I jagged it there, then I thought I was getting a bit of weed. I hooked a fish. So now I'm on a redfin hat trick. Provided this one doesn't get off. Look at the size of that. I took off the minnow and put on the little curl tail grub and
Start catching the little ones.
start catching the little ones. But the big ones will take the minnow too. Now I'm on a redfin hat trick.
3 in a row.
3 fish from 3 casts.
What went in my ear?
Did it? Got him! The redfin hat trick.
The redfin hatchery. I told you. I called it.
3 little ones in it. Oh, this one mightn't be as little as I first thought. He's just taken off and pulling drag.
Get the line out of your way.
He's better than I first thought, this fish. Certainly a bit of weight, unless it's got a bit of weed wrapped around it. The first two fish of the hat trick were tiny, but this is quite a nice fish, I think.
Certainly putting up a good boil.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Imagine getting a redfin hat trick when the last one's a big fat one. It's not the biggest fish of the day, but it's getting up there. Well, have a look at that. Your beauty. I might get a photo. Hat trick redfin. See you later, mate. Oh, that was really cool. Got a fish. I have 2. I thought I had a bit of weed, but I've got a fish. You hit it on the sink. Yeah. Look at that. Hit it as I thought I had a bit of weed, and there was a fish. It hit my soft plastic on the sink as it was sinking.
Go on.
Go on.
The size of it. Got another one.
Oh, look at that. There's a nice one, actually. There was a fair bit of commotion in the water behind that lure then.
Now you're getting what?
Got him.
100 million times that. And
Yeah.
$30.
Yep.
Is that a samba deer?
Where?
Behind it.
I didn't hear one. I can hear a cow. See you later, mate.
They're on the edge.
Yeah.
There it is, Tom.
Sneaky one. The sun is setting. It's time to go. The redfin have put on an awesome show. If you want to know about the gear I'm using, there'll be links below. Did you have fun, Aussie?
Sure did.
That doesn't really rhyme with
No,
oh.
it doesn't.
Did you have fun, Aussie? Oh? Thanks for watching, oh.
Definitely, oh.